Hey, what's happening? Okay, so when you plan a vacation or even just a trip like I just did to the beach, you hope everything goes well. You really want things that if something happens, you can take care of it. It's going to be simple. Well, unfortunately, the trip to South Carlsbad went kind of south just before I got there. Um, I've got some video that I'll add to this to show you. I've got some pictures that I'll add to it to show you. It wasn't a life or death situation. I went down there to the beach to enjoy myself. But when things break and it starts to stress you out a little bit, then you're not enjoying it. So let me show you what went on. Coming down yesterday, I had a little issue. I blew out a wheel bearing. Ended up coming in on about 10 miles an hour to get into the campground. So I've got a guy coming out today that's going to look at it. And I'm hoping he can just replace the bearing, that we didn't screw anything else up. But we'll find out. Beautiful day though. Let's take a peek over the... Yeah, can't argue with that. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Woo! South Carlsbad, July 25th. One lone surfer out there. More down there, further down. This is where I'm going to be though for a week. So unfortunately, I got hold of a mobile RV repair guy. He came over on a Monday, pulled it all apart, looked at it. He goes, "Yeah, you ruined the spindle." So that meant I have to replace the axle, which turns into a pretty good sized job, especially when you're sitting in a campground. He was able to find one, and well, I'll just show you. So he shows up with a whole new axle on the Saturday before I have to leave. He managed to round this thing up, got a good price on it. So he installs it. While we're at it, I have him, let's check the bearings on the other wheel, the other two wheels, because the new axle came complete. Brakes, bearings, new hubs, new things. So I says, okay, let's check it. So I decide to, look, these things are looking bad. So we end up replacing the backing plates, the brakes, the bearings, new hubs, whole complete. So the only thing on the trailer that was going to be old was going to be the old springs. And there's where we run into a problem. Well, the thing is with the old springs, the newer springs have more tension. So the other ones are kind of more soft. So the trailer was sitting up a little higher. Didn't think much about it. Drove over to when I left on Sunday, after he got all done, I left on Sunday morning. I got over to the 78 and the 15 freeway, and I pulled over to take a look at things. And this is what I see. What you see is the front tire there, the tire on the left, is carrying all the weight. The back tire has very little weight on it. So I get this thing all the way home, get it pulled up, and as I drive up my driveway is really steep. The back axle is off the ground. And I'm going, what the, So I get it parked, get it unhooked, and guess what? The right rear tire, just the way the trailer is sitting where I park it, is off the ground. It's not on the ground at all. And I'm thinking, holy crap, what's going on? So I get a neighbor, he comes over, and we start really looking at it. And lo and behold, the axle's in wrong. The guy put the axle in wrong. I'll show you in a picture here. The springs are supposed to be on the bottom. He's got it on the top, so it would lift up the trailer. And, well, let me just show you. The pictures are kind of hard to see, but the springs on the front one are on top, and the spring on the bottom one of the original axle is underneath. So I text this guy, send him the pictures, and I go, aren't the springs supposed to be on the same, both on the bottom or both on the top? And he goes, yeah. He says, how did I not catch that? He says, normally they put the springs on the top because everybody likes lifting it. He says, I didn't even pay attention to that. He says, I'm so sorry. He says, I'll tell you what, I will come up there and make it right. Now, mind you, he's in San Diego, and I'm up here above San Bernardino, Fontana, up in the mountains of Wrightwood. He's going to drive up here. And I told him, he's a very nice man, very nice guy. And I told him, I said, look, you come up, you take care of this. I'll put you up for the night. You can stay here for the night so you don't have to, work all day and then try to drive all the way back home, because this is going to be a project again. And where I parked the trailer is not in the best location because it is dirt. I mean, he just got done putting an axle down in a campground full of dirt. Well, that was a little more flatter than this. This is nuts, and we have to jack this trailer up high enough to get this thing dropped and get it, taken care of. So I will leave you with some of the better video of what I shot. But as of now, the trailer is not going anywhere. Well, the tide finally got down to where I could get out here and fish. There was no seaweed. The beach is nothing but rocks. Let me show you. It's all behind me right here is all rocks. So, other than that, beautiful morning. Hopefully I get lucky and catch something this morning. But yeah, trip hasn't been too good. Hasn't been too good lately. So hopefully it gets better. Talk to you later. It was a good trip. I didn't get to do as much as I'd like to have done, but, made it home safe. And I've got something planned. Well, I have another trip to South Carlsbad planned in September to try to do some more fishing, which I didn't have any luck at. I kind of got skunked. But I have a trip coming up that is going to be special. Let's hope I survive it. I know my kids think I'm crazy possibly of doing it, but I'll let you know when it happens. If you want to make sure you see it, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you, everybody, for everything that you guys do for me.